We had to do some holiday running around, which included food shopping, which isn't really fun, but you know, you need a couple of little things before everybody shuts down because of gifts. So it was kind of a running around thing. We had to drop off stuff. You know, we dropped off a big thing of cookies to the people at the post office because they help us out. We're like, here, have some cookies. We didn't cook them because we didn't want anybody to die. So, you know, we got decent cookies for them. It was like these Italian cookies. Very good, you know. So, that kind of thing. You got to help them out. Come on, you know. I've never thought of a vampire as celebrating Christmas and holidays. But hey, not judging. What else am I going to do? Dude, after 500 years, you kind of got to do something, you know. What am I going to do? Just, oh, yeah, it's December 25th. Let me have a pizza. No, dude, it's like, you at least go out for Chinese food. All right, sushi incident. Okay. Because this guy's been like all stressed, whatever. So he's like, all right, let me get some sushi. I'm going to get sushi. I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to get sushi, right? There's this one particular place that we go to that uses the rice paper around it, you know? Because generally I don't like the rice around it. I don't know why. Not a big fan of it. Whatever. They had these good veggie sushi rolls. I know by definition, who cares, right? So the last time we got it, it had this really cool, like, sweet chili sauce or whatever that they gave you with it, and it had all these little vegetables in there. It was really good. So we're like, all right, they got it, beautiful. We get it. Of course, we go by sight. We didn't read the label because, you know, we're hungry. Okay, I take a bite out of this. Right, there's like fish in it. There's like that crab meat and shrimp. I don't like fish. There wasn't enough sweet chili sauce to put all over this thing that would drown out the oceanic funk that is shrimp and crab meat. I know a lot of people say shrimp, it's such a delicate flavor. To my palate...
Hello, Steve. How are you today?
We're recovering from shrimp in our sushi. It was unexpected. To my palate, shrimp is not subtle at all. It is like getting slapped in the face with a swordfish. Okay, that is how pungent it is to me. Maybe it was off. I don't know. It's a reputable place. But I'm like, there's fish in here. You know. What am I going to do? Bring it back? Sorry, there's fish in here. That was my mistake. I didn't read it, you know. So I ate it. It's swimming around down there. Oh, God. Not the imitation crab. Yeah, they say imitation crab tastes like crab, but it clearly tastes like fish. Yeah, it was crab meat and then like actual shrimp. And I'm like, what? You know, I don't like any of that stuff, dude. The only way I could eat tuna, like a can of tuna or whatever, right, is I have to douse it in jalapeno sauce. All over. Everywhere. So much. Like, it's like drinking salsa, you know? It's I don't know. You know, there's that, like, genetic thing where, like, people who don't like anise, you know, the licorice flavor. There are people who like it, and then there are people who really, really hate it. And apparently that's a gene. And I'm like, okay, science had this kind of time? Yeah, cure cancer. Don't worry about the people that don't like licorice. Okay? It's stupid. You know, come on. I mixed tuna with mayo or sandwich spread. Yeah, basically, anytime I had tuna, I would have to douse it in mayo. So it was basically like eating half a jar of mayo with chunks of fish in it somewhere, you know? For that, I might as well just start chugging tartar sauce. You know, it's stupid. It's not a bad deal. I always thought canned tuna was missing something. Pepper sauce or try it. Mayo doesn't work for me. Yeah, I used the green jalapeno sauce because I don't like too spicy, but I'll douse a bunch of that stuff in there, you know, and pepper, like just black pepper, just be like grind the pepper. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts, you will begin to see positive results. What if you're positive that you're negative? You're so sure of your negativity that it actually becomes a positive. Then you start making stuff like Foamy the Squirrel, and you know, it's all downhill from there. Okay, here's the thing. I'm used to a particular sushi, one that has no fish whatsoever, or the very Americanized version, which is a buffalo chicken, quote-unquote, sushi. It's literally pieces of buffalo chicken wrapped in rice that They give you ranch dressing to dip in, okay? Yes, it's the bastardized version of sushi, but you know, America. You give them a, you know, subtle culinary delight. They will deep fry the hell out of it and put ranch all over it. But I got to tell you, it's awesome. It's like bite-sized, almost culturally relevant buffalo chicken. I don't know. It's pretty good. Ranch should never mix with rice. Yo, you want a really good Spanish rice? A little bit of ranch on that. It gives it this creamy kind of zing to it that's freaking amazing. This one made nachos the other night. He put a little bit of ranch dressing on it. It's kind of like sour cream with a zing, you know? But it's not so clumpy. Trust me on that. Of course, if you hate ranch, then ignore me.